Peace, y'all. Give you a minute to ease in. Peace, 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 peace.
Giving you the best that I got.
11:11. Ah, motherfucking Shay. When you in the vortex, you in the vortex. Didn't I tell
Shay,
y'all we
Ashay,
was
Ashay,
back?
Ashay,
Didn't I
Ashay.
tell y'all we was back? That was not intentional. You see that? Synchronicity. Ah.
That what's up, fam? Terica, how are
Peace,
y'all?
Terica.
Yeah.
We're
Uh,
back.
think-
How are you? Okay.
peace. What's up, Angel Army?
Peace, Angel Army.
How you pronounce that?
Okay.
Please, I don't wanna butcher your name. This is goddamn. I don't know what this is.
Here you go, sweetheart.
Janor Cave.
Okay. There you go.
Whoa. Tell PJ crank that down just a tad bit.
You want to text him? Because he don't listen to her. Peace. Peace, Queen. Yes. Arise, Lotus Planter. I love it. I've never seen your name in here on our chat. What's up? Are you a newbie? Well, maybe newbie to the chat. Yes.
Yeah.
Peace, J Girl Beckles.
Blessings to you.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We wanted to get on here for a moment.
Talk some love. Talk.
Yeah, we just wanted to get on here for a moment. Not going to stay too long. You know, I am really prioritizing my health and my mental health. So I'm really playing the balancing game with life and trying to not be a workaholic. So, but it's a joy to be able to be speaking with you guys. So, if you don't know who we are, I'm Camson the Oracle.
And I'm Ernest.
And we are Remnants Gathering, aka Widow Gang Gang. Some people have weird attached to them, and it's not a good thing. So when you hear us say it, just know we're just acknowledging the fact that we're unique, and that we love ourselves, you know, for our uniqueness. So yeah, we really don't know what to talk about, but I did want to clarify a couple of things so that you will know what to expect. So moving forward, because of from June 1st, like soon as June 1st came, we got put in YouTube jail. Okay. And there are videos that I have from years ago that they didn't have community guidelines, and I'm getting in trouble for old videos before community guidelines existed that exist now. With that being said, when we have certain conversations, we are going to have those conversations, do those videos, those topics, either from Instagram or from our website. When I say certain conversations, I mean those kind of conversations that they don't like for you to talk about. Okay. So, but
anything that's
anything,
relevant.
Right? Anything other than that will be
Conscious.
here.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
So the energy shifts, the channelings, I will continue to put those here. Light codes, akashic downloads, those types of things. But like decodings and things like that, where I'm breaking down spiritually what's happening behind the scene of certain situations, we cannot put any of that here anymore. So that will be on our website. So you don't have to, you don't have to worry about missing out on content. Maybe that you like us for that. Maybe y'all like us for all of the content that we create. And we want to be able to keep doing that. So we're just having to move with the flow.
More than likely, what we're going to be doing is making announcements and letting you know what to expect, where to expect it. You know what I'm saying? Because we want to also maximize the platform of Instagram as well, and use it more because, hey, it's becoming very highly in demand.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna use it all. So
that's true.
Yeah.
So so look, y'all, it's just been it's been a lot of activations happening. I just felt like I wanted to encourage y'all a little bit and say, you know, we're going through these phases of our ego being neutralized in different ways, pertaining to different parts of our lives, different relationship dynamics in our lives.
Oh yeah.
So you know, Saturn and Mercury retrograde, so there is a tendency for us to
Blow up.
yeah, miscommunicate, get angry, lose our
Peace.
head.
Yeah,
Thank you for
Elaine.
letting us know you was the one having difficulty with spaces. I'm not
Queen, I
sure why.
rise.
We've
Yeah.
talked to technical support to clear up any possible issues. So if you
Thank you,
continue to
Angel
have
Long.
issues, just let us know.
Right.
Beautiful.
Right.
Um, but I wanna say this. Moving forward, your ego is necessary to assist you in this thing called life. But you must learn when to use it and when not to use it. And I feel like that's one of the biggest lessons that
Mm-hmm.
we're learning right now.
Mm-hmm.
For a lot of us, we came through religion, and religion automatically creates this huge ego that's disguised as a martyr. But
Mm.
then you have this other aspect to your personality that's the savior all the time. So I have to always be good and appear to be good.
Mm-hmm.
And this is when you find yourself holding on to stuff for too long,
Mm-hmm.
you know, not allowing yourself to just go through the ups and downs of awakening without judging it so harshly. So I feel like some of the remnants of religion, some of the remnants of our inner child wounds from growing up is coming to the surface right now. I want to encourage you and let you know that that is to benefit you. So no matter what situation you are in, let me just go ahead and say it now. You are not a fucking victim. If you
Hey,
have
one Miss Love and
awakened,
Light. Peace to you.
you are not a victim to
Be
anybody
safe, travel.
or anything.
That's right.
You are your own God goddess. You
No
are
more
an
victimhood.
extension of source. Pick yourself up and say, I am not a victim. I could be going through some shit, but it don't mean that I'm a victim. I could be having pain, but it doesn't mean I'm suffering. It's a difference. When you let
Mm-hmm.
something just go and you marinate in it and you keep going with it, you don't change the program, then you move into suffering and being unhappy. It's a matter of shifting your perspective. So if
Mm-hmm.
you're in a relationship with somebody and they're very narcissistic and it's somebody you can't stop dealing with for whatever reason, it could be a parent, a spouse, a sibling that you live with. I mean, how the hell do you stop dealing with people that you live with?
Or you have to be in constant contact with.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So if that happens to be a situation, the first thing is to check yourself at the door for feeling like a victim. And all of us who have any type of inner child wounds, we all went through some shit.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, we do act like victims often,
Mm-hmm.
more often than not.
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing you want to remember is that you are not a victim. Your power has not been taken away from you. Okay? It may
That's true.
seem like it, but it has not been taken away from you. And so
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give you an example of what I mean. Can't believe I'm going to talk about this, but I am. Because I'm not fucking with fear no more like that. Like, I got to challenge fear.
Right.
You have to challenge fear. Fear don't respect shit, but for you to challenge it.
Mm-hmm.
So you gain respect when you
All these
challenge your
shadow
fears.
aspects.
But I've been in a relationship that I would say is an abusive relationship. And the person that I'm in the abusive relationship with, I have to be in this relationship with them. I can't really get into why, but this is somebody that I can't just pick up and move out of my life right now. So how do I deal with that? You awaken, right? And then you're just like, okay, I'm dealing with a narcissist, and you just want to like cut ties with them, have nothing to do with them by any means necessary. I'll go through whatever I got to go through. But is that really the wisest thing to do? Or is the wise thing to do to say, you know what? How can I make sure that the interactions with this person is benefiting me? If I can make sure that it is benefiting me, if I can make sure that I'm learning something from this, If I can make sure that I'm not going to put my foot in my mouth and put
Mm-hmm.
myself in a situation I didn't have to be in, because trust and believe the grass is not green on the other side. It just looks like it because you don't like where you standing. You can say, huh, fuck that. Brown grass is what's in style. My shit look brown. You switch your perspective, right? And once
Yep.
your perspective switches and you're not a victim, then you begin in finding ways that that relationship is teaching you something or benefiting you. Once you do that, then that's when the ties will start loosening naturally. The universe will naturally loosen you and you
Shift
will
some
regain
things.
some of your sovereignty back.
Yeah.
Okay. And so this person that I've been dealing with for 10 plus years is something that's connected to my health. I regained my sovereignty by working on my health with alternative measures, even though I was told not to. And I just was quiet about it. There's no need for me to say anything, rock the boat. I don't need walls flying out the hives and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you just gotta move in a way that's gonna be most beneficial for you. But when the ego show up, that's when you feel like you gotta do some major shit, and I gotta tell a motherfucker off. They got me fucked up. This, that, and the other. I'm woke now. Y'all not woke. You even start talking shit to them. Like, don't get in a conversation with some people who ain't awakened yet, and you feel like they don't speak your language no more. You just done with that shit. Everybody done been there. But again, don't let the crazy drive you crazy.
Yeah.
If this relationship is somehow teaching you something or benefiting you in any way, work that shit out. You're an alchemist. Play with that shit.
Yeah.
Lay in the bed all night and think about, how can I make this work for me? You know? And
Your
then
job
you come
only.
out of the victimhood mode right there.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you for the donation.
Yeah,
Ashe.
thank you.
May
to
they
me.
return to you 36 to 100 fold. We ain't been getting that many donations lately. This was the first donation out of jail. You don't understand. I feel like you put money on my book. My naga. Thank you.
Thank you, one Miss Loving Life. Yes. Yeah, but yeah, everything she said, definitely. I mean, just coming into the place of realizing how much for and we're gonna talk about it tomorrow too when on the live we're gonna be talking about more relationship stuff. We just coming to learn that it doesn't matter um from all of the effects that the trauma and the pain that we have been holding on to for so long. It's kind of like it's a comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? If you've been dealing with something for so long, you gain some comfort in it. You know what I'm saying? And that's a sickness. If it's not beneficial, um, then we have to seek ways to release it. You know what I'm saying? Get sever the ties, dissolve it. And as Cam said, being in relationship um with something that's toxic and non-beneficial, I mean, we all can relate to that. We should all be able to relate to that. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, just having some things that here lately I come to realize, and my awareness is increasing in this area to realize and understand that I've been protecting and caretaking that which has been detrimental to me.
You
And
been doing what?
yeah, I've been caretaking some shit that's eating away at me.
See, that's when you are an expert at being a victim.
Yeah.
Where like when life challenge you, you like feel like you got to get defensive to whatever the challenge is instead of allowing that challenge to strengthen you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this, so I'm not saying to stay in a toxic situation. We're not saying to stay in a toxic relationship.
Right.
Or keep working a job and you feel like nobody appreciates you, and it's like if it's nothing you benefit from and you're being abused, that's hands down fuck that. You ain't doing that. That's the by any means necessary shit. But just make sure you check your ego and make sure that it's really by any means necessary before you go there, because the ego will trick your ass.
Yeah.
And that because it's the
Have you walking that
ego
plank?
is it's a sensitive child. It's the part of us all. We all have it. It's a sensitive child. So the challenge right now is not only in relationships and stuff, because I told you I was going to be a lot of karmic relationships being triggered, right? And even reuniting with karmic relationships. But at the end of the day, I posted this on Remnants Gathering on IG. If you didn't, like, go check that out. I did a mini tarot card reading. It was so powerful. If you listen to every word of that card called Trust the Process, and I broke down what that meant for right now, you got to get that light code. You know what I'm saying? That's the activation. But I want to say this. In order to be your authentic self, you have to face every aspect of you. That's what makes you authentic, because you know yourself. You can't become authentic until you first explore and get to know yourself. So play with shit. People, if you got somebody at work and they like to say little slick shit to you, you know, play with it. Be like, okay, all right, okay, I'm gonna meditate on that shit. You got some tools they don't got. Like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna fix her.
Right.
I'm gonna fix her. She been coming to work every day with that ragged ass purse, the straps falling out. I'm gonna go to Ross and buy her a bag. Yeah, the one that be talking about me all the damn time. I am. And just turn this shit into your own video game. This shit is a simulation. It's real, but it's not.
Right.
It's only real because we're experiencing this realm as if it's real, but it's not. It holds too much power over us. What is going on in this reality? The power that it has over you must break, and that is what is happening. That shit is crashing down because we've been giving our power away to the reality.
Right. So you take control and you be the author.
Good shit.
You be the author, you be the finisher, you write that shit out. You set the tone. And like she said, as petty as it may seem,
it is what it is. There's no judgment. Like, I have no judgment of myself. This week,
actually laugh about it.
This week, I didn't shave up under my arms. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm rocking that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just part of the process of evolution. I'm like, I'm not going to do things that I was taught to do because society told me to do it. If I find a reason to do it, it's because I want to do it. So I'm challenging my beliefs. I'm challenging my reality. You know, and this shit, I know this message is so powerful right now that I'm finna give y'all. Y'all get this shit for free. This is good shit. I know I got the juice, and I love that I can give y'all the juice for free. But when we do programs and stuff, that'd be different. You get the juice and you get some extras. But my gift is to serve others, you know. So I'm thankful that my cup can overflow. So you're being challenged right now because you've been crying for your authentic self to come out. But guess what? For that to happen, you got to let go. What are you holding on to that is no longer serving you? Are you still living like a victim? Or have you really been playing with reality from the perspective of someone who is awakened and who's sovereign? I mean, look at Neo. Neo in the Matrix, some of his first test was him running and jumping off a fucking building. That was a message that I know you were told you cannot do this. But if you believe that you can do this, you can do this. Because reality responds to what we think and what we believe. And don't go jump off no building, y'all. We're talking about the movie and the message that it communicated. But what buildings are in your life?
Right.
I asked Ernest today, are you still playing small in any area of your life? Are you still not being in the spotlight intentionally? Are you still being in the back of the stage while the play is going on and you in the background? Are you still right? Are you still the background singer, but you know you sing better than the lead singer? How long are you going to be that background singer? Are you going to go solo? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing with your sovereignty?
Right.
Have you went solo with your sovereignty? Or are you still a part of the masses? It's time to go solo. If ain't nobody rocking with you, Then rock it by yourself.
Yep.
It's time to go solo. What are you afraid of?
That's right.
Whatever you are afraid of, that's what you
you-
start with.
Yep.
Honey.
It's crazy. It's crazy because personally for me, like I've never had an issue being before people. It's crazy.
Because you was wearing a mask.
Okay.
But see, when you take the false self mask off, it feels different. It just hit different.
Yeah.
Because it's more intimate. That's why we tell you, man, your third eye's just been kissed, because it's a level of intimacy. Yeah. That's what higher dimensions is all about. There's no point in going to 4D, 5D, and beyond if we're not going to go deeper, be more intimate.
Yeah.
Without the mask, I could wipe all this makeup off and get right back on here and be like, I'm back. I still got my lashes on though, y'all. I'm too lazy to do all that. Y'all have saw me do that, and I do that because I know that my life is meant to be a moving testimony. My life is meant to be a teacher. You know,
we just have to break. We have to break free from the conditions.
You have to break free from the conditions.
Make us feel like that we gotta appear a certain way.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta talk like this, look like this. You know what I'm saying? Make the presentation like this or like that in order to. And there we go again, because subliminally that means that we still holding and hanging on to people's opinion.
Yeah.
In a sense. You know what I'm saying? If you're concerned about, how this is going to look, you know what I'm saying?
Opinions are like oceans.
There it is.
Them bitches is so deep, and it's always so much of them. You cannot dictate anything that you do around that, because your ass will drown in other people's opinions.
Yes.
You'll be swimming just fine in your own shit. This is what I believe. This is what I believe. And other people's opinions, and oh shit, now the tide coming and the waves hitting, and people throwing all their energy in the mix of your shit and telling you about your awakening. And like, you can't talk to me about my awakening, what I'm going through. I have a whole soul tribe to talk to about those things. Thank you. I don't need your opinion. But for real, I done got to the point now where I just tell people, I don't need your opinion. Fuck inhibitions. Inhibitions are only to be used when you absolutely need to use them. So if the police pull you over, use your inhibitions. The teacher say some shit to your kid you don't like, use some inhibitions. You want to be a good example for the children. Yeah. But for a lot of us, we do not take them inhibitions and that false self off when we should.
You right.
There's just a certain time you take that shit off. So you look, all of y'all, practice because we're in 4D energy fully right now. And I'm telling you what I feel, not what I read. We're fully in 4D energy right now. So 4D energy is all fourth chakra, heart chakra, right? So to be authentic, it's going to require you to release some of your inhibitions, because your authentic self, your higher self, that your inner child, the one that's healed, they have no issues with being naked, no issues with being fat, no issues with having stretch marks, no issues for losing hair or balding. They have no issues with
what they eat.
They have no issues with talking about sex and how much they like to do. They have no issues with any of that. Think about it. I'm talking about like sluts, people that get the name sluts, or Amber Rose, people who lack inhibitions. Like, we were very judgmental of those people before we awakened. But when you awaken, you realize, wait a minute, inhibitions is something that I can use to work for me. And it's like an evil scheme inside your mind. And you're like, wait a minute. Now, if I don't know nothing else, I know I got some sexy ass legs. I'm going to release these inhibitions and wear my legs out all fucking summer, because the whole world should be graced with the beauty of my legs. Like, this is transformation. You know, I told Ernest, you got a nice body. You got to let it show. This nigga right here buying shirts 2X. I'm like, I want to get you an extra small. Can we please get a 4T? Just put one of our topless shirts on, because I need you to see your body. We wasn't quite that little, but if I pick up a shirt and it's a medium, it looks like a 4T to him. But
Yeah.
to you, it looks like a 4T. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So I finally I got him wearing smaller shirts. They fit in his body. Then I went and got him some pants. I'm like, what size you wear? I intentionally got him one size down from what he said he wore. He put them on. I said, how you feel in the pants? Oh yeah, they feel good. They feel good. And I'm like, yeah, that's not the size that you told me to get. You know, so transformation. And when you're in a relationship with somebody,
That shit
you
was
know,
funny.
it's the beautiful thing of figuring out how to help each other transform.
I
But
like,
he was
no,
feeling
I'm not.
himself.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was
I
feeling
ain't like
himself.
tight clothes. That just. I mean, you know. Where
Y'all
we
know
come
Ernest
from,
got a nice body.
where
Like,
we
you
come
better let it
from,
show.
we don't wear tight clothes. That
Shit.
shit just wasn't.
Again, but is that your rule or somebody else's?
Yeah, you right. You right. It ain't
Because
my
it
rule.
felt you felt just fine in how you was,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So then that's a part of you went authentic.
I don't know. That's crazy because I love that inauthenticity.
That shit was
Yes.
the trend. You can't.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can't,
It was trendy. It was
Okay,
trendy.
so
It was
you
trendy.
can't be on here awakening and shit, and you holding on to trends, and then you got to get trends time to go out of style long enough where you start wearing again. It's okay, but that's another story. Fashion and the awakening.
Yeah, but she did. She had me looking good, so I can. You know what? I can't. Yeah, I can't say nothing.
He was just looking at himself. I saw it. I was like, see, you got a nice body. He was like, damn, yeah, I look good.
Had too many women looking at me and shit.
Yeah, it was lovely. I love for women to look at Ernest. Y'all don't even understand. I just be smiling. I be looking for the hottest one to look at. I'm like, she go look. She go look. She better look. Bitch, look. See, I'm in my head all the time, y'all. So I want to share this with you. Like, be in your head, like when you're out among the NPCs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The inorganic portals, the people that don't have souls, they're just a part of the stage play. Mm-hmm. So you know those people, the eyes are dead. Mm-hmm. Definitely can't have a conversation with them about anything other than weather.
True. Or
fast food or a basketball game, football game. I mean, them, you know, them conversations you had with them. Church. Right. Probably could have that one with a lot of people. But, you know, go into the program and be like, okay, I'm in the program. But inside your mind, though, you just play with your environment. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shoot thoughts to the cashier to accidentally give you an extra $1 back. I don't know. Right. Just play with it and see. And then she give you extra. She's like, oh my gosh, I don't know why I did that. And you give her the $1 back and walk off and smile and be like, look at that. Yep. I shot that thought in her mind. You know? Like, let's not let all the work Bobby Hemmett did just be for us to watch it and never try the shit.
Yeah, exactly.
That don't make sense. Mm-hmm. So I'm just trying to shake y'all and wake y'all up with this, because if I'm dealing with this, I know y'all dealing with it too. Now, one area that I also noticed that is shifting a whole lot is the area of how we value ourselves, how we feel about ourselves.
Wear clothes, man. Yeah.
Right. I'm with you there.
It is hot. Look. And it's humid. You know where we at. You already know, Terrica. It's shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Real
you
talk.
Go outside and just take a shower.
Just from going outside.
Too humid.
Yeah. But yes, so we're being challenged, you know, peace.
Shadow the music artist.
We're being challenged right now. Some of the other challenges, you know, is like, do you really feel worthy of the shit that you've been wanting to manifest? Honestly. Have you really been putting in the work that you need to put in for the things you want to manifest? Have you been making room for the things that you want to manifest? Have you been identifying the thoughts that you have to see if they support your manifestations? Mm-hmm. Are you paying attention to how many thoughts you have that are adversarial to what you want to manifest? Because if you having thoughts that are adversarial to what you want to manifest, most of the day, you're probably not going to manifest whatever it is you're trying to manifest, because you have too much of a percentage of negating thoughts, negative critical self-talk, that's not allowing you to create that reality for yourself.
Mm-hmm. Everybody say it with us. I am worthy.
I am worthy.
I am worthy. I am worthy.
I like to put a bitch on the end of mine.
I'm worthy. I am worthy of everything that I desire and I want.
I am worthy. You don't even understand how worthy I am. I just ask for money and it comes to me. I just wake up in the morning and it comes to me.
That's
All the
right.
resources
I
that
am
I
worthy.
need, it just comes to me because
Yes.
I am worthy. I gotta be dramatic with it.
New program.
The new
You
program.
know what? Yeah. We gotta set it, y'all. We gotta set it. Otherwise,
that's the codes.
Yes.
You gotta learn how to be a computer coder. You're a whole fucking quantum computer. You just didn't know that you were supposed to be coding. We're telling you the secrets.
Yep.
You're supposed to be coding.
Hack into that program
system.
that is continually on repeat, trying to sift through us and pull us and draw us into the reality that they want. But no, we are creators. We are the gods and goddesses that create our own reality. So we do what? We hack into it and we implant what it is that needs to be. And that's that on that.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes, you are.
I am worthy.
Look. Are y'all feeling the vibes?
Mm-hmm.
It's contagious.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you a song that I've been working with Lakshmi, right? But this song, it came on my Pandora and it just made me feel so fucking worthy, right? It made me feel so worthy. Y'all go laugh. Y'all always laugh at me. It's all good.
That's right.
But it made me feel so fucking worthy that I got in the mirror and started fixing myself up. I was listening to it and all of this happened. Y'all see that? That eyeshadow? All of this happened. I wish the camera angle was better, but yeah. So the song came on, yeah. And it inspired me. And I was just like, oh shit, it's one of them days. So I'm just in my divine feminine energy, He was gone. So I was like, let me get in my divine feminine energy and play, dance and twerk and put my makeup on and walk around naked.
Shit, I missed out.
Squeezing my fupa and talking with my fupa. You know what I'm saying? So I have gained and lost 50 pounds. So yes, I have a fupa. But I love my fupa. And he loves my fupa. She might not always be there, but while she there, I'm a lover. But anyway, the song came on. Ooh.
It's worthy.
There goes my shirt up over my head. Oh my.
That's tweet.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There goes my skirt dropping to my feet. Oh my. Ain't that it?
Yeah, I think that's
some kind of touch caressing my face. But it sounds like, oh my. I'm turning red. Who could this be?
Oh my.
Yeah. So the words, when they got into the hook, and it was just like, I was looking so good, I had to touch myself. I said, Missy Elliott and what's her name?
Tweet. Yeah.
I'm like, well, goddamn. I had never really heard that song the way it was like I heard the song for the first time today.
Yeah.
And I was just like, shit. Yes. Y'all sing it with me. I'm like, shit, I feel this in my bones. I was just like, I'm so in love with myself. Goodness, is that my shirt going up my head? Just think about this in your mind. Like, goddamn, who is that touching my face?
Yeah.
Shit. Like, you look in the mirror and you just get taken over about what you see.
Yeah.
Who don't want to feel like that? For those of you who are single, fall in love with you first. For those and enjoy it. Just like I showed you. For those of you in relationships, fall in love with you first.
Now that's a divine feminine song that you can definitely vibe to. Kendrick Lamar got that I Love Myself.
Yeah. But she loved herself to the point where she was getting herself naked and had to stop and ask, Well, damn, what's going on?
Oh my.
She couldn't resist herself.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that how y'all want to feel? I don't care about being irresistible to other people. I just want to be irresistible to me. Like, that's a goal right there.
I mean, you know what though? The energy that you will exude because you so irresistible to yourself, shit, people will be like, it'll be head turning.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It will be a magnet. That's just the power of attraction.
Peace, peace, peace. Yes, LEP. Is that LEP Smith? Yes, peace to
Yeah.
you. All right. You okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Peace. So this is something else. Your self-worth, there are many levels to this, and I thought I was through learning the lessons from Lakshmi, and I wasn't, because there were more lessons for me to learn. And I was just like, wow, like, okay, let me keep working with her. So the lesson is to be so valuable and so worthy that you change the way people feel about you. This could be people you are in relationships with, used to be in relationships with. This could be family members, people that you work with. But I'm going to read a little something to you just so you get an idea of the way energy moves from inside of you out into your auric field. The electromagnetic field is created by your heart. That's the heart rate variable. Okay. This creates a whole field around you. Your macabre. What are you putting in your macabre? What kind of fuel are you using to fuel up your macabre or Merkaba? So listen to this. Unsurrendered women attract unpresent men. Unsurrendered women attract unpresent men. Your lack of heart surrender and your mistrust will make your man less present and less trustable. So when the heart does not surrender, okay, and your mistrust, you have mistrust, it will make your man be less present and less trustable, because you first are a mirror. You must remember, we are mirrors. Okay? You and your man are either evoking in each other openness or closure, worship or distance. The depth of your yearning you offer invites the depth of presence you are likely to get.
That
So
right there. That's
if y'all not surrendering, if your man seems like he's not present
or trustable.
or trustable, that means that you have an unsurrendered heart that is protecting itself from pain, from being heartbroken. So a lot of us aren't in relationships, but we're not using the optimal fuel. Our relationship is not at its optimum, state.
And because we are in relationship with the person, I think it's a mirror effect. Period. So we can say, yeah, it starts with the woman in some scenarios being unsurrendered, but I do believe that.
Hit the like if y'all liking this. We'll take another donation too for tonight.
Yeah, I will say.
No, we need it so we can keep the video on the website so we can talk shit with y'all. So we won't be getting put in jail again. But go ahead, because we want to go way deeper than this,
Yeah,
we got some Friday night kind of talks.
After dog, you know what?
Some after dog talk. We giving y'all just a little bit, because we said we was gonna talk about relationships.
This is
this
clean.
is the clean version.
This is
PG.
Yeah, exactly. But I think that even as men, that we're the containers for this as well. So if we are in a place of being untrustable and unpresent, it will cause our women to be unsurrendered. You know what I'm saying? So it goes both ways. Yeah, definitely.
A man, check this out though, because Ernest was unpresent and I definitely was unsurrendered. I had just got my heart broke by my baby daddy. So, this is how we ain't met and shit was all like peaches and roses and we was running through the fields of flowers with butterflies. The shit was more like thumbtacks and rusty nails and old tools and shit that didn't work no more. We had to find all these new tools to learn how to relate to each other in
Mm-hmm.
a awakened setting. We were just not
Yeah.
in our original environment of what we
Right.
was used to. So
Right.
check this out. We learned so much, so we want to start sharing this stuff. Because a lot of y'all finna be in karmic relationships and stuff. Gonna be learning a lot of things, and we want you to get the benefit from it. It's all about getting the benefit, and once you get the benefit, deuces. You can be done with whoever it is, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
But a man who could be fully present with you, a man whose consciousness was deep and clear because he was living his true purpose and his passionate heart was unencumbered by fear and ambiguity.
Ambiguity. Ambiguity. Yeah.
Ambiguity.
Mm-hmm.
And I spelled it wrong. I tore that up. Ambiguity. Let me read that again. A man who could be fully present with you, a man whose consciousness was deep and clear because he was living his true purpose and his passionate heart was unencumbered by fear and what is
You
it?
got it. Ambiguity.
Ambiguity.
Yeah.
Such a man wants equally unambiguous. Did I get that one right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, unambiguous surrender offered through your yearning, body, and heart. He wants your love offered as an open invitation with full energy through your entire body. You want his full presence entering your deep heart through his entire body. So basically, that is a deep way of saying if a man is not living his true purpose, if he's not doing what he's passionate about, he's automatically not going to be a fully present man. And that's something that we're working on now with Ernest, trying to get him to a place where he can merge passion and what he does for a living.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's just one of the businesses that we have or all of the business that we have, and finding a way to blend that into what he already do, you know. Um, so you gotta do that first. And if you're dealing with a man and he's not happy and he don't feel passionate about anything, he don't know his purpose in life, that's gonna be one of those men that's just not gonna be fully present because he feels the pain of not being able to guide his divine masculine through this world.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
painful for
Yes.
him.
Yes.
So I
Very much
need you
so.
all to see that as it is. That's
Mm-hmm.
painful for him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And more than anything, what he wants, what will help him, a man like this, because Ernest was like this and it was to the extreme. It was like real talk. It was to the extreme. He
Mm-hmm.
was so down on himself to where I don't know. It was extreme. But I would have to like literally like shake him until I told him one day, I was like, you know what? You don't even know how fine you are. You don't know how smart you are, how great you are. All of these great, beautiful things about you, you don't know. I'm just like, ugh, like, but this is what
You
I
scratching
asked
your
for.
head.
I
Like, I
asked
don't
for a
get
man,
it.
right? I asked for a man that had a certain level of innocence to him, that had a pure heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got what I asked for. I didn't know that there was going to be a lesson in this man for me. So, I that's why he feel like his fuck ups is just fuck ups, but I think he see now, no, they're lessons. And we take those lessons and do these amazing videos and create amazing rituals and
Mm-hmm.
amazing programs and
Mm-hmm.
amazing ceremonies and rituals. And like that, he's my muse. His triggers are my muse because I'm a fucking alchemist. I got this shit. So you're triggered? Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna see what does inspire me to do. So let me get this sacral chakra energy moving, get these hips moving, get
Mm-hmm.
doing some deep breaths, get my sacral chakra stone. Okay, be creative. I'm getting in the creative mindset.
Mm-hmm.
What can I do with this trigger? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna make a magic oil and I'm gonna call it Easy Lover. And everything that I put in there is gonna be stuff to ease the nervous system and ease the mind and soothe the body, right? Like my potions come as a result of his triggers. And then I use it on him first. And if it soothes him and he get calm, I'm like, bam, that's it. And then we put it on the website. That's how that shit go. So you might be like him, where most of your lessons just come through your trial and error. I don't want to call them fuck ups, just trial and error. You just kind of you learn best through trial and error. And that's okay.
And we learning as we go. We all do that anyway, though. Yeah, definitely.
Is this helping y'all? Because we, this our only night to ourselves, and we sharing ourselves with y'all. What's up, Lord Jai? Lord Jai, what it is. So the most important thing for you to take from this, start looking at your situation from where you are and figure out, how can I alchemically make this situation work for me? Stop complaining about it. Let that part go. Let it go. When you get ready to hear yourself complain, let it go. Like, I'm not going to even do it because it's not going to help. Higher self, help me see this from another perspective. How can this benefit me? The more you do that, the more you're going to be able to identify what's authentic for you and what isn't. We're evolving so fast. The shit that was authentic for you last month might not even resonate with you no more. Don't judge yourself for it. Just go with it. Okay, it could be Campson. She ain't resonating no more. Go somewhere else on somebody else's channel. Like it's meant to be evolution. And I think that's why people like to come to me, because I don't act like people belong to me. This is my channel and our tribe, and I share my channel with him. But like, yeah, it's beautiful. People be like, would you be upset with me if I stop being a part of Weirdo Gang, RG Weirdo Gang, and do something else or whatever? I'm like, no, great. Send me pictures, like tell me about your experience. Like, I don't want to hold people hostage. But if you stick with me, I can guarantee you're gonna go as high up in consciousness as I go. Now that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact that I got a good 6 or 7 years proving that. My whole ascension and descension has been recorded. So the next thing, learning how to be open. Once you stop being a victim, once you start getting to know yourself, once you start making sure that your worth is being handled properly, make sure people handle you properly. Once you start making sure that you have boundaries, and these boundaries, I do not allow these boundaries to be crossed. I enforce these motherfuckers at all motherfucking expense. Don't get your feelings hurt crossing my boundaries. This is very serious. My boundaries keep me sane. And if you would like for me to stay sane, because I would, well, I need you to respect this boundary. Y'all, we got to stop setting imaginary boundaries and not telling each other that we got a boundary. Ernest had an imaginary boundary not too long ago that I didn't know he had, and I crossed it and he blew up, and I was like, I didn't even know that was a boundary for you. So now that I know, I'll be sure not to step on that so big toe again. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta communicate, y'all. Are you communicating? I know it's Mercury retrograde. Fuck that shit. Try to communicate anyway. Don't wait till that shit stop. It's always gonna be something going on astronomically that's gonna have an impact. At some point, you gotta say, okay, I know I'm aligned with the stars, and I know that human and our behavior is affected by the planets. But right now, I feel like this is what's best for me, and so I'm gonna go ahead and get this stuff off my chest and talk about it. Right. And then I'm gonna accept whatever comes behind it. Like, you just gotta be grown. And I don't mean grown by age. I mean grown by your level of consciousness. That's right. Just got to be grown. It's going to feel scary at first. Yeah. The first time you tell your family you doing whatever you doing, yeah, they might throw some holy water in your ass and call uncle who's a deacon and have him pray for you. They might do all that shit. And when you don't fall out in the flow, when they lay their hand on your head, they really go think you got the devil then. And then they probably gonna tell you, well, I guess you gone. The devil got her. She didn't fall out. She didn't cry. Didn't nothing happen. Well, what happened? Well, go get elder so and so. Like let them whatever they need to do. Let them do. When they get through doing all of that, you go right back and do your meditation and rebalance your chakras and clear all that energy. Light your sage and clear that energy out.
That's right.
Like this how we gotta move. We've been in fantasy land about this. I know. You awaken, the world go crazy, and you can't make sense of anything. I'm trying to help y'all make sense of it. Okay? So this is the time now to look at the challenges and be like, okay, I can work with that. Let me see how I can work with that. Okay? So don't be around here kicking everybody out and cussing everybody out and breaking up with everybody. Make sure it's not the ego. Okay? Make sure that you have used your wisdom. You have talked to your higher self and like, look, this is what needs to happen. And then do it. It's simple.
Yeah.
How many women are here with me? Because I just want to prove a point. How many women are here with me? Put a W in the chat if you a woman. I'm finna prove a point.
Okay.
About who have the most restriction between men and women.
Okay.
To be their authentic self. Who do you think have the most restriction?
Women.
To be authentic. Okay. So how many women in here? Okay. 1, 2. We ain't got but 2 women in here?
No, we got more than that.
Come back to your phone. Ashe,
Okay,
Parker. Parker,
okay.
Thank you.
You was able to get us.
30, 60, 100 fold. 3. Okay, we got 3 now.
Right.
Thank you, Parker. May you
4.
receive that. Press down, shake it together, and run it over.
Yeah.
People give money to us. They always give more money. So I'm just going to tell you.
Okay.
Be looking for
awesome.
money.
Awesome Queen Mother Deja.
Okay.
Yeah. So I, right now, she's W for worked.
Okay.
That's a W. You a woman.
Okay.
So that's about 6 right now.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. So 6 women. Okay. 6 women.
It's more, but yeah.
It might be more. Okay. Yeah. We'll say about 6 women. Now, if I asked you, let's just say we on Zoom. If I asked you to stand up and pull your shirt up and show your stomach, how many of y'all would do it and how many of y'all wouldn't do it? Put a 1 in the chat if you would do it. Put a 2 in the chat if you wouldn't do it. To prove a point.
There's some heavy restrictions and for your ass. I was surfing apps for some food. No, okay.
We understand, Angel. Okay,
all right.
You would.
All right.
You would.
Good.
You would.
Good. Like Terrence.
You would. Okay. Me and y'all can vote too. I ain't gonna leave y'all out. 2. Okay. We got 2
That's
twos.
Awesome honesty.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 twos.
Yeah.
I'm finna look.
But your point, yeah.
We got another
point.
1.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm finna help break the program, some of the programming, because that's programming. Okay. You were spelling it wrong. Okay. That's programming. Okay. So for the ones who put 2, ain't nobody trying to see this bean. Girl, see that now that's something somebody would say who don't believe that they are valuable.
Let that beam show then.
Girl, you better shine that damn bean.
Yeah.
Shine that bean up, exfoliator, make it nice and soft. It's a lot of things you can do with extra skin. If that's what you're talking about, I got a lot of it. So, okay, I'm finna be...
You proving that point.
I'm finna prove a point.
I remember that sister on TikTok.
I'm finna prove a point. I would ask y'all to do it with me and pretend like y'all can actually see each other. We can see each other, but I think y'all should do it anyway. Just act like you're doing it, even though nobody can see you. It'll still set you free. Okay? So just act like you're doing it. Okay? I'm pulling my shirt up and I'm finna show y'all what I'm working with. Now, that is, I had a surgery here. That was for my open heart surgery. I had a surgery here to drain fluid from my lungs, and here. I had one here. I've had 2 babies. Both babies like to lay over here on this side of my stomach. So this side of my stomach is way bigger than the rest, okay? That's all. Look at all that glory right there. Now, oh, yeah, and she can twerk too. Oh, yeah, that fella be moving. That belly be, my butt be moving, but that belly be moving too. Oh, did y'all do it with me? Y'all better be shaking y'all stomach with me. Don't make me use my third eye and come over there and see if y'all did it with me. How did that feel? Did anybody do it with me? Or how did it feel just watching me do it?
Mm-hmm. That's liberating. Yeah, that's liberating.
I'm proud of my stomach. See, I started off saying what I was saying to say this motherfucker look good compared to what she done been through.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You might have went through 24 Twinkies.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You got to be like, that motherfucker look good even though I went through 24 Twinkies. I don't know. But whatever it is, like you got to stop feeling judged and allowing shame and guilt to be what writes the narrative of your life.
That's right.
Are y'all getting free?
We'll always be in a box.
Are y'all getting free with me? We trying to get out of these boxes.
Yes.
Yes, we trying to get out. So if anybody did it with me, give me a 1.
Mm-hmm.
If you did it with me, give me a 1. If you doing it now.
Mm-hmm. Or have your moment. Get in front of your mirror when you can, and just
send
love
us a picture
on yourself.
Take it to the next level. If you're ready, send us a picture of you doing it.
That's what the 13-day self-love
mental
detox challenge was about, and as well as the crypto to the crypto to Christos 44-day reset.
Yeah. Everybody that did the 13-day self-love challenge, the mental detox with us, I'm going to be expecting to see a picture of you showing any body part that you are not proud of. Send it to us. I'm serious. Let's get free. Just choose one body part and say, I'm just going to work on changing my perception about that one body part. And you get free one thing at a time. This shit works. Like, I might just start a challenge, especially for my women, for my goddesses, to just get more comfortable in their body. Like, I will go first. I will go first. If anybody is afraid to go first, I will go first. I want to go on strike against all of the patriarchy and the fucking mind control and all of the shit that told us that it was bad to be a woman, it's bad to be seductive, it's bad to be sexy, it's something wrong with you if you're black, you're automatically angry. I'm sick of the stereotypes. So maybe we could start a goddess challenge where we love body positive and we show that we love these parts of our body and encourage other young girls to do the same thing so that they're not being bulimic and anorexic and all of that. Like, what can you do if you're sitting on the other side of this video and you've been wondering, like, what can I do? I really haven't done anything to be a part of the awakening on the planet besides watching videos and maybe a few spells here and there, some spiritual baths. But if you want to do more and be a part of something, we're doing online programs, we're doing challenges. All of our online programs are challenges. All of our webinars and lectures are challenges. We give you challenges so that you're able to actually transform yourself and be liberated. Yes. But it don't do any good if you ain't got nothing to show and prove for it. So with the self-love challenge, I would love to see people sending us pictures of any part of themselves that they're uncomfortable with, and just feeling good about it. And just write a little note like, I hate my arms because of this, and this, but I love my arms because they take me where I need to go. Like, for real, y'all got to start getting liberated from this little stuff. That's all right, Angel. You'll be ready. You will be ready. Yeah. I'm telling you, with love. Like, I don't even feel like y'all had nothing negative to say about me. I would have never done that before.
If she did, she didn't want to give a damn.
I would have did it last year when I lost all my weight. But now that I done gained some weight, I wouldn't do that. So that wasn't easy for me. I showed y'all my unshaved armpits. It ain't no telling what else I'm gonna show y'all. Cause look, if y'all ain't gonna go first, I'll go first. But if it's anybody watching and you with me on this and you want to be a part of this and do this, where we tell the world, fuck you, I'm going to do what I want to do, and I don't care how fat, skinny, big, or whatever, however you feel, this is how I feel about myself. I love me. just like this. And if you don't
Ashe.
like it, you can step to the left.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I want to do that. If anybody want to do that with me that watches this, email us, remnantsgathering.com, or just send us a message in the
That's right.
chat and say, hey, I heard the video and I would like to be a part of that. And the only thing will be required of you is to post a
Share.
picture,
Yeah.
to share your journey, and share your story. People need those stories. Maybe people need to know the stories behind the body and the arms and the belly. And, this is what 20 years of depression looks like. This is what 15 years of binge eating looks like. Because in order for you to feel power, you got to remove the shame from it.
That's
and
right.
you can't remove the shame from it sitting behind the computer all day doing nothing. You got to actually do something.
You got to shame the shame.
You got to put shame in place.
Yeah.
Shame is just a little bad kid that needs somebody to put them in their place. That's it. View shame like that little badass kid in your classroom. And you the only one to know how to deal with him. Well, how you deal with him?
What's
Put his
up,
ass in
Leslie?
his place and
Peace,
make him go
Leslie.
sit down.
Yeah,
Peace, Leslie.
Yeah, you gotta show your belly, Leslie.
Yeah, we was showing our bellies, Leslie. You just missed it. We finna start something new over here because it's time. I'm
Leslie
tired.
probably like, what the
I'm
fuck y'all
tired.
talking about?
Everybody talking about rise of the divine feminine. I'm like, the divine feminine still don't feel free and don't feel liberated.
Yeah.
So we're not victims though. We can't say it's because of the patriarchy. We can't say because beauty has told people that beautiful looks like this or looks like that. We can't say that. None of that shit matters because we're not victims anymore. So fuck all of that shit. Let's work on loving ourselves just as we are. If you want to change the way you look, lose some weight, gain some weight, that's fine. But you need to be able to love yourself from beginning to end.
That's right.
If you don't love yourself at the beginning, you're still not going to love yourself at the end of accomplishing that thing. That is an illusion. So let me just check you now on this delusion because it has gotten me.
Because it was built on some superficial stuff anyway.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Exactly.
It wasn't your authentic self.
Yes.
And so that's the importance of doing this.
Yes.
Because you coming from the place of this is me, this is who I am, and I just love every bit of me. Then, if you want to work on yourself and do this and add this and do that,
do that too.
That's in love.
But it's got to start. In order for you to heal your solar plexus, you have to actually do shit. You got to do shit. You have to challenge your beliefs, your self-imposed limitations. Challenge it and see what happens. The very first time you challenge a self-imposed limitation may open up an opportunity for you that you've been wanting for years, and all of a sudden they see this one post and they're like, oh my God, that's the new face that we need her for our line that we're launching. It's so many new businesses and stuff being created. Anything could happen, and this is how you change your life. You change your life by mixing it up, doing something different. Do something completely opposite of what you usually do. You got to give the universe an opportunity, give something to work with. I mean, the universe need more than prayers to work with.
That's right.
Put some matter in the mix of what you're manifesting to move you in that direction.
Those self-imposed limitations that you're putting on yourself is just a burden.
It's a burden and it's a filter.
Yeah.
So my self-imposed limitation, what is one of mine? Do you know one of mine?
You really, to be honest, when it comes to, I'll say sometimes you don't like non-makeup.
Non-makeup? See? Not a big deal though, because I get on here without makeup on all the time. It's just in certain settings.
You flex that muscle though.
Right. In certain settings. But makeup is something that it was part of my initiation with Isis. And that had been happening my whole life with Isis and Cleopatra. And so I literally came out the womb knowing how to do makeup. So that's a very spiritual thing for me. And I use makeup for magic, to manifest with makeup. And so like the colors that I chose, the gold and the green, that's heart chakra. And the gold is actually because when I was meditating and I put 2 energy balls in my hands and then I decide what color I want them to be. And I chose gold and white. And then I just kind of played with the energy balls for a little while, rubbed my hands together, build the energy up, played with the balls. And I was like, which one of these energies is going to be the best for my body, right? And then the gold one felt right. And so I just poured all of that gold energy all around my crown chakra and let it just went all the way down to my feet. And then the white one, I threw it out into the world for all of the children who get abused, that it'd be protection around them. And so I was like, I'm gonna put the gold on to because that was a moment for me. I had never done that before. It just intuitively came to me like that you can do that. You can visualize yourself sitting on top of the earth and you can put a band of white light around this planet to protect children who are in bad situations. And I'm like, will it work? Do you believe it'll work? My higher self. And I'm like, hell yeah, I believe it'll work. Well, let's go then. And I did it, and I was just like, that's great. That's wonderful. So, sometimes you can use your magic for you. You can use it for other people, or like I did, use it for both,
Yeah.
So, yeah. Is this good? Is this good? How many people in here? 33 people in here with us. Oh, shit. Was this good, y'all? Was it as good for you as it was for me? I just need a cigarette now. Thank you, Leslie. Yes, y'all like it? Yes, this was good. Yes, we got up in here for a whole hour. 66 minutes.
And we still going live tomorrow.
We got a YouTube jail, y'all. So I don't know. Y'all might be seeing me on some everyday shit, What do y'all want to talk about? Like, what do you want to talk about? Y'all got to tell us what y'all want to talk about, because we're going to talk more about this stuff tomorrow. And we're going to go deeper tomorrow. And we're going to tell something very, very personal that we feel you're all going to be able to relate to.
And we plan on streaming from the site too, right?
If you want to, we can stream from the site and YouTube.
Okay. All right.
So
I didn't know if
I don't know if some of y'all, some of y'all
YouTube.
have spaces or not, or if it's difficult for you to use. But when we were streaming on Spaces last week, there wasn't a chat function.
It's not necessarily Spaces. It's just a website. Period.
Okay, so on the website, when you go to live, and you can see our live videos there, we can stream over there too. But I don't think there's a chat attached to it, which we're gonna check on that. But for future purposes. But for tomorrow, we're going to do the show on YouTube. Okay, we could do YouTube if you want to do Instagram too and the website. Okay. We got enough devices. So just figure it all out before we get, so I can just be the little divine feminine content creator and just walk up and you got to figure it out. Can we do it like that? Okay. So, yeah. So y'all enjoyed it.
Pull you a cigarette out.
Oh, thank you, Terica. Huh? Let me get that junk. All right. Cause this shit was good. Was it as good for you as it was for me? I just made a circle.
You got her clowning.
But y'all, it's so. But look, this is one other thing too. I told y'all I got a whole comedian inside of me. Like, I'm funnier than most comedians that's out there now. Like, real talk, I am. But because of my gifts, I be seeing how people have sex while I'm standing in front of people, and it be too much. It's like an orgy be happening, and I be seeing they dead relatives and. Anyway, that's a whole conversation. Maybe one day I'll learn how to block that shit out and I can just do comedy or blindfold my ass and do it. I don't know. Oh, having a third eye open, it does have a downside. But I was going to say, we really want to move as many of y'all over to IG or the website so that y'all can stay connected to us. Okay, it's a lot more we want to do, but we're not doing it because we don't feel like our tribe is as cohesive as it could be. So the decodings that we're gonna do, like that's gonna be on the website. Okay, so any special stuff that we do is gonna be on the website. The stuff that I'm doing with DMX and Blue Pill and Akubalon, with the book that they're doing, I have information that may be helpful, so we're looking into that. But those discussions, those videos will be on the website only. They will not be here. So make sure that you are a member, a subscriber, get the Spaces app. We're going to create the subscription. And so a lot of videos that I can no longer post here, and some even on IG, you will be able to get access to all of the stuff that I do through subscription on the website. Does that sound like something y'all interested in? Because if y'all ain't interested, we ain't going to pay the money to do it for another month, because we're trying to get this up and going. If that's something y'all interested in, let us know. Can we get a yay? A yeah. Is that something you interested in? You have to shift with the times, and I don't want to lose y'all. I don't want us to end up doing more stuff from the website and Instagram, and then we lose the connection we made with y'all here. Right. So, a family that, I was trying to think of something. A family that meditate together, stay together.
That's it. That's it. What's up, Ani? Peace, brother.
Peace, Ani.
Yeah.
I ain't got my good contacts on, so I can't see.
I've been watching the anime Overlord. I got a crush on Albedo. She would be the perfect consort for me.
I got a crush on Albedo too. Ashe. I got a crush on Asmodeus, Albedo, Lilith, Tiamat. I got crush on lots of things. Ashe. So anyway, on Saturday night, sometimes I lose my inhibitions. I don't know. I think I dropped them outside.
Nezzy said she had some sativa. You had some sativa.
No, it's the makeup. Nah, it's actually the eye makeup. It's the eye makeup.
It's infused with
Oh, I used, no, wait a minute. I used soul drops today is what I took. And then I got an idea. I got something that we're making for y'all so that y'all can feel how we feel. We got everything we need. Matter of fact, I'll probably let y'all see the setup tomorrow, to just so y'all can see what's about to happen. Finna be some deep shit. Nobody will have access to this unless you're part of the tribe. If you're not part of the tribe, you will not be able to purchase this particular product. Yeah, so we'll show y'all the preview of that tomorrow. It requires so much work, and it's still a lot more work to do, but we're trying to speed it up because we want to get this product to y'all. Like, y'all not gonna believe it when I tell y'all what this is and how the idea came and all of that shit. Y'all, I'm telling you, oh, we got to get this product out like yesterday, because I cannot wait. But anyway, yes, so
it's probably gonna be about seven.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll be live on here. Bring a friend, share our channel to a friend, invite some people to come watch us. And yeah, let's do that. We go do it just like we did today. Yeah. But yeah, them soul drops, I do a lot.
For all our singles.
I do a lot.
Yeah. I was gonna just say, for all our singles, definitely, man, invite your counterpart. Invite them, because what we're gonna be talking about is some must need to know information.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, in regards to relationships and stuff like that.
If you got a situationship, and maybe his husband or wife is out of town, that might work. See, that sounds like you could just work it in.
No judgment.
But we don't know your situation. We're just saying, if it was like that, then it would be a good idea to allow them to get some good information too. You're helping everybody, right? You sharing information. Why not? Might not help your relationship with them, but it might help their relationship with the information they go get. I'm just saying, just be open. You know what I'm saying? Just be open, and whatever your situation is, ain't no judgment on it. But we're gonna be sharing some stuff tomorrow that be beneficial. Or it could be a first date. You just want them to check it out so you can see how they feel about your spiritual mama and daddy. Like, oh, so you don't like my mama and daddy? Like,
you don't like my brother and sister over there?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
He might hear you say weirdo gang and throw the deuces. So but I mean, you got to test people out. Again, life is filled with tests. So either you're gonna accept the test and know that they are what they are and do what it do. Because if you don't do what it do, you don't know what you can do what it do. So sometimes you just got to do what you do so you find out that you're really good at what you do. And then people like how you do that. And you like, I don't know, but I'm just really good at what I do. I do it because I'm good at it. I'm good at it because I do it. But first you just got to do it. I'm in a silly mood, y'all.
Gotta love it. Weird scares a lot of them away.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
If me saying I'm weird scared somebody away, I should have been the one scared. I had too much damn courage to be scared.
Yeah.
I just know that you somebody I don't vibe with. We don't speak the same language, and that's okay.
She said, I've been having chills lately when my husband comes around. What is this?
No, you're not the only one. Me too. Me too. I think we're getting some upgrades. We both woke up real sweaty last night.
Yeah, we did.
Like when your titties sweat, that's sweaty. You know what I'm saying? Like you just lay it in the bed and you wake up and your tits sweat. I was like, what is going on?
Mm-hmm.
I was soaked. So I think we had another upgrade happen this week.
Yeah, we were checking out some stuff
and another one last night. Yeah. So we just got no upgrades. So you might even find yourself, your body is starting to change, or you may even find that you're starting to eat different or do things different when you get upgrades. It'd be very small things that you'll begin noticing about yourself that's different. So just start watching yourself so you can see maybe if you have been upgraded. But the Kundalini definitely been planning to climb some lumbar spine metrics on us. So yeah.
That's right.
All right, y'all. We're gonna get on facts. It's okay. That's right. I like it. We different. Yeah.
She said she dropped meat in April.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. What I said I want to start doing at the end of the video. J. Cole doing his first part of his song. Put your hood up.
Yeah.
Put your hood up. Put your vibe up. Put your vibe up. Put your tribe up.
Represent.
Hey.
Represent your hood. Represent.
Hey. Put your vibe up. Put your vibe up. Put your vibe up. Put your vibe up. Represent, hey, represent, hey, represent, hey, represent, hey. Put your tribe up. We keep our vibe up.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta do some music.
Yeah. Like, this how we gonna be ending our shows, because this world is so fucking crazy. It's not gonna get better. We're in hell, okay? We're aware of this. We are in the underworld, okay? We're aware of this. We are chaos beings, okay? We're aware of this. Our melanin is being activated and new shit is happening. It's making us feel crazy, okay? We're aware of this. Now we need to have some fun. So we're still gonna do the
heavy, deep stuff.
Right. But we gotta have some lighthearted stuff too.
Exactly.
Absolutely. And we just gotta have a moment when we turn up right before the show. Y'all think that's a good idea? Because I think so. Because I want people to leave with a vibration where your ass could walk down the middle of the hall where everybody in the house arguing and they stop arguing because your vibration is just doing something to them where they can't even argue no damn more. Their asses go to sleep. Like, wouldn't you want to be on that type of level? That's a superpower right there.
Yes. And that's
put their ass
being
to
able
sleep.
to control and manipulate a vibration.
Manipulating vibration. If your energy's super duper high, I don't know, play with it and see. Do you got people in the house like to argue? Get your vibration real high and then walk past them and see what happened.
Yeah.
I bet you something happens.
I can see it now.
Yeah.
Like some arguing going on and you just go in with a smile and a, you know what I'm saying? And they like, and that just qualms the whole argument.
Yeah, because they probably gonna be looking like, what the hell just happened?
Mm-hmm.
So,
what you smiling for?
Play with it, y'all. Like, we getting all these spiritual abilities. Play with it. That's why y'all be depressed. That's why we get depressed.
Yeah.
We're kids, you know, in the universe, in this galaxy. So play with it. And put your tribe up, you know, keep your vibe up.
Stop.
And
I'm actually sleeping.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so y'all already know what it is. First, go to the website, look at all the new stuff on there, read the new blog. If you've been sitting on the fence about getting in the program, Crypto to Christos, you know we don't play. Everybody in that program are having major breakthroughs.
Yes.
If you've been feeling blocks, if the spirit realm don't seem to open up and talk to you, if your shadow self haven't talked to you, like it's happening for people who couldn't get it to happen before. If it feel like your chakras just ain't right, it feel like no matter what you do, some type of karma is always following you everywhere you go. That is the program for you. So go and read the blog about the program first. Sit with it, see if it's the program for you, and then again, take inspired action. You got to do something different to get a different outcome. We made this so affordable. We wanted to see more of you guys in there because we know that it's transformative.
Yes.
You know, but I know some people just don't be ready to go that deep into their psyche. And I get that because it's a lot of stuff down in there that you haven't dealt with. But if you don't deal with it, the planetary alignment is just going to keep pulling it to the surface, and then you're going to have less control because you weren't setting intention in doing this. So now it's just gonna feel like everybody is just fucking with you. Everybody hates you. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna make you feel like a victim because you did not sign yourself up for the challenges. So the challenges just go show up whenever they want to, and you can go feel like a victim. You're gonna be like, well, damn, why everybody fucking with me and picking on me? So I'm just saying, sometimes you have to be the first one to do it.
You'll be in a better energetic place and space when you're in control and you are the one that is pulling the strings and not just the strings are being pulled and you're having to react and respond. But no, you're in control. You'll be in a better place. You'll be in a better space. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. So we love y'all, and we need some time for us. So we time. You and me. Did y'all see the video he did? He moved just like Keith Sweat. Do it, baby. Do the nobody right quick. Just do it one time.
No, y'all go on TikTok. y'all go on TikTok and y'all can see it. I was just feeling that in that moment. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you trying to give me the act. Trying to give me the act. Yeah.
For me.
Thank you, Aunt.
And he was like, he was doing a look freaky Keith Sweat shoulder thing and everything. I was like, look at this old freak. The freakness slipped out.
When we were singing, that was she talking about.
I think his tongue stuck out at one point. I'm gonna go back and play it in slow motion.
She wanted my tongue to stick out.
I think he had did something real quick. I don't know what was going on. No, he did like
I know shit like that.
LL Cool J licking his lips and shit, you know.
Oh no.
Real slow. I don't know.
Okay.
He was on some Magic Mike shit and Keith Sweat form.
Oh, yeah, I take that.
But I'm gonna pull him out of form more often because I know y'all enjoy seeing that, right?
I take that.
So you know, you just gotta take one for the team, baby. I'm gonna pull you out more often. All right. There we go. All right, y'all. So y'all already know what it is. Man, your third eye has just been kissed.
Peace.